Hey guys, it's Maylee. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I made these DIY room decor pieces. I really like how these turned out, and I love it because you can customize it to make it really however you want. You can include however many number of paintings you want, so I decided to do 8. And then you can also decide whatever color scheme that you want. So as you can see, I went with more pinks and like orange or whitish tones. I cannot wait to use these as some wall decor, so very excited to put these up. But yeah, I don't want to make this intro too long, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new, subscribe down below for more. And let's just get right onto the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is finding the prints and designs that I want to paint. I just looked up aesthetic prints to find these, and a ton of cute ones came up. After I found one that I like, I'll put it on a Word document and enlarge it, then print that out. Like I said, you can choose however many number of paintings you want to do. I want to go with 8, so I just printed out 8 different designs. Once you've printed it out, then you're going to want to fold the paper so that it can fit inside the canvas. I'm doing this so that I can use it to trace the different designs. So here you can see I'm taping the paper to the inside of the canvas, then I'm using my phone as a flashlight so that I can see through and trace the pattern. If you feel like it, you can also just freehand the design, but I wasn't really up for that, so I just traced it. After working with my phone for a little bit, I found that this lamp was a lot easier to work with, so I switched over to that. Yeah, I'm just doing that, and then I'm repeating this for the 8 different canvases. Alright, now moving on to painting. This part is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm just painting the different canvases. The first one I did is this Ariana Grande quote, and as you can see for all 8 paintings, I'm trying to stick to a general color scheme. So I'm doing like pinks and oranges, more like the lighter colors. I sped it up in this time lapse here, but just make sure before you start painting the words that you let the base color dry first, or else the paint is going to blend together. So just make sure that between different layers you're letting it dry. Next, I'm doing this one with glasses. Again, pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just let you enjoy the time lapse. I did find that I had to put multiple coats of the white for the inside of the glasses, so yeah, if anytime you feel like something isn't opaque enough, just let the first coat dry and then go over again with another coat or however many additional coats you want to add. Next we have this star one. I love how this one turned out, and I mean, it was pretty easy to make. After I used a darker pinkish purple shade for the stars, I went back in with a pink Sharpie to add the different shadow details, and then I also went in with a silver Sharpie to add some more dimension. Here we've got the Pantone color square. This one I found I had to apply multiple layers of the white to make sure it was opaque enough. But yes, I love the bright pink color I chose for the actual color square, and of course you can choose whatever color you'd like. Then for the actual letters, I just used a Sharpie. It was a lot easier this way rather than, having to mess with paint. Next, I'm doing rainbows. Again, pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just let you enjoy the time lapse. Here we've got some butterflies. So first I applied the base color, then I went in with the orange for the butterflies. And then for the detailing, I used a Sharpie. Again, it was just a lot easier this way. rather than having to mess with a paintbrush and paint. I also used a silver Sharpie to add some dimension, you know, give the wings a little highlight, and I love how that turned out. I think it gave it a really nice pop. Next, we've got this portrait person painting. I've been loving these graphics of the faceless people designs, and I feel like I've seen them everywhere, so I decided to make one of myself. I used a mix of paints and Sharpies to do this painting. And lastly, I came up with this text message blurb. So again, pretty self-explanatory, but instead of using like the, you know, classic blue and green bubbles that you see when you usually text, I want to keep it with the general color scheme that I'm using, so I chose orange and white. I also outlined the bubbles in Sharpie to clean up the not so straight lines and just give it more dimension. And then I added a quote in the bottom text bubble. This is the 8th painting. I love how you can put these all together as like one big art piece, or they also look good individually, or if you put them in pairs. Overall, it was super fun to make, did not take up that much time, a lot cheaper than if you were to buy these, so highly recommend trying this DIY out. Alright, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I did these DIY room decor pieces. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more. Also, if you have any video ideas or video suggestions that you want to see from me, feel free to leave those in the comments below. I always want to hear what you guys want to see. And until next time, I hope you guys are staying happy and healthy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!